kindness and affection, and we have to do it in a way that crosses the gap. You cannot just think happy thoughts of people because we are not psychic. You have to touch each other and do nice stuff for each other and tell each other and do those little things that reassure each other that you cared about. Now, why is this important? Because you think that that's just kind of romantic, junky stuff, and it really should be in a solemn promise like this. But it's actually a really insightful sort of observation about human nature. Because the fact is that humans don't know that they're loved and cared about. It doesn't matter if they're little humans or big humans. They just kind of starve to death inside, and they fail to grow, and they fail to thrive. And their heart gets kind of small, and it doesn't function very well, and it's not somebody you want to be living with. So just like you would let each other starve to death for want of food, you want to provide each other this kind of nourishment, so that you can be happy and grow and fulfill your potential as humans and as a family. You have to be respectful, and respect is kind of like love in that it doesn't matter if you're feeling respectful at a certain moment in life, so I got to act respectful towards each other. Respect has two big components. The first is we acknowledge that we're not perfect, our partner's not perfect, and we still respect them anyway. We cannot blame them or punish them for not being perfect, because that's just how humans are. We abide and we, with compassion and kindness, with all those things about each other that we find perhaps flawed or broken or just make us bonkers about the other person every once in a while, we find a way to get chill with that, to be okay. That's part of accepting and respecting the entire human being. The second part of respect is that we have to never, ever harm each other. We just can't do it. This person loves you, the things you say and you do have a huge impact in their life. And that means there's also big potential for harm. So that means we need to be mindful. So, we have a duty to be careful. Especially, again, life throws us curveballs. Sometimes things get very intense. That's normal. What we need to do is be mindful, again, that we still have to be respectful and never injure each other with words, with actions, attitudes. We just can't do it. The last thing we promise is to be faithful. That should be pretty self-evident from all this. This is an exclusive deal. You don't get to go to Vegas and marry 20 other people, and you really shouldn't let anyone interfere with the one you got. It's plenty, really. And then we do all this. We are loving, we honor each other, we're respectful, we cherish, we are faithful, and we do all that no matter what, better, worse, rich or poor, sickness, health, to the wall. So if that all seems like what we want to agree to, I'm going to now ask you the questions that make this whole deal official. You can affirm your promise with any words you like. I just need you to speak truthfully when you give your consent. So, Michael, do you now take Cassandra to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Cassandra, do you now take Michael to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Okay, so here's the promise. Do you both promise to love each other, to honor and cherish and respect each other, to keep each other for better or worse, richer or poorer, sickness or health, and to forsake all others and remain joined only to each other faithfully and loyally as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Excellent. Would you present your beloved with her ring then, please? Yeah, let's see how this goes. Please say to her now, please say, with this ring, I join my life with yours.
I join my life with yours.
Excellent. And Cassandra, do you now present Michael with his ring? Left hand, he's got it. And please say, with this ring, I join my life with yours.
I join my life with yours.
Perfect. So keeping a hand, or both joined now too. Because the whole point of this exercise is that this is how we go through life now. We're joined, and we are a team, and we walk our road hand in hand as companions, friends, family. And the rings are to remind us that, these joined hands, and it's to remind us too, okay, really strong, all the time. That's why it's a constant reminder to carry. But it's also there to constantly tell you, you have received this promise. That's a big deal, okay? Love like this is rare and precious, and we make rings out of rare and precious things to constantly remind us of that, and to remind us, we got to protect this, we got to take care of it. It's something that has to be looked out for. And we also make rings beautiful so that it reminds us and inspires us to do whatever it takes to keep this beautiful and wonderful like it is today. So we hope those rings do their job well for you, and that you do your job well for each other as you go through your years, and that those years are many, and that they're also sweet. Okay, are you ready? Because here we go. Since you have now affirmed together before me in matrimony by virtue of the authority granted to me by the state of California, I get to make this official. So Michael and Cassandra, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and sir, you can kiss your wife. Congratulations.
Hey.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Woo. So take a breath, you made it. You've done good. So now.